Right down the middle, going to be fielded by Josh Pinkston as he's taking it up the middle. Breaking to the side now, taken down along the 25-yard line, Jason.
Yeah, he juked and jived. All right, we're here for the Bearcat Gridiron Show. As we said, the 2009 campaign of your Forest Bearcats, and they're shaking hands. Captains getting ready right now just before kickoff. And Vance, give us our captains for the Bearcats.
Captains for the Bearcats, which looks to be our senior class. The ones out in front are Levatus and Adrian Lyles, and number 3, Mark Hawkins. Of course, back there in the back, you've got Delvin Mitchell, Devontae Winfrey, Rock Cook, Keelan Johnson, Ryan McClendon, Matt Dykeman, Daniel Lewis, Will Talbert, Brandon Moore, and Darnell Hughes. So that's your captains for the night game are going to be your senior Bearcats. And there they are as we look at them now. Good-looking group of kids right there, Jason. That's some big old boys there, too. As we said, that's the main thing our line is right now. It's big, and it's got size on it, Jason.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And, boy, is Brandon Moore a little boy or what?
He's head and shoulders above everybody else.
There's no doubt. He is a big player. So we're getting ready here for the kickoff here at Scott Central Rebel Field, and huge crowd on hand to see this game. As we said, Clarence Landry mentioned this game is one of the games to watch here in the whole state. So they're really looking for this to be a huge game, and so that says a lot for both teams and says what potential that they do have, and it should be all it's built up to be. A crowd's looking for a good game, and you can tell the fans are excited. Bearcats are ready to get this thing going. As we said, Scott Central's already had a game under these belts. Forest, first game, Vance, the only thing you worry about is those first game hiccups. And hey, Scott Central is not the kind of team you can do that on.
No, first game jitters could definitely be a problem with the Bearcats. But you know what, Jason, we're going to start it out on offense, and that's what we want. That's our bread and butter. So we're going to start it out on offense, receive. We're going to be defending the north end zone, traveling south. So we're going to take a quick 60-second pause for the invocation.
And they'll be the ones doing the kickoff return duties, try to get this thing started.
All right, Jason, I'm back now. We had a little technical difficulties with our internet feed, so we're back going. I missed a little bit on the thing, but we hadn't missed any game. And here comes the kickoff. Good kick right down the middle. Going to be fielded by Josh Pinkston as he's taking it up the middle. Breaking to the side now. Taken down along the 25-yard line, Jason.
Yeah, he juked and jived. And I was trying to find a little seam in there. It closed down on him pretty quick, and Scott Central just devoured him right there around the 25-yard line to get it started. They're going to mark the ball down on about the 26-yard line, where Lyles and company will start is behind that big offensive front that we spoke of the Bearcats. They're going to come out in a I formation, 2 wide receivers, one to the left, one to the right. Josh Pinkston being to the left, and Stowers being over to your right side. And you got number 2, Warnsley in the backfield. That's who they're going to hand it off to. He's fighting his way, spins, and he is hit by number 44, slammed to the ground by Ficklin. and brought down, but not after a pickup, Vance, of about 4 yards on the gain, so it's going to be a second down, 6 yards to go. So as vicious as that looked, Vance, hey, we picked up some good yardage and good moves by Warrensley.
Yeah, he got, like I said, if we can get 4 yards through the hole before he gets hit, that's going to be good momentum for the rest of the game.
There's no doubt. So we'll take 4 yards all game long because 3 of those will get you the first down all day. So I formation once again, 2 wide receiver set. Lyles under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking downfield, throws it to number 40, and just through the hands of the Bearcat receiver, who was
Quillian Jones.
Quillian Jones. Thank you. We got to get our names going this year. Vance is.
We only lost 4, Jason. The only number that changed, I think, was Darnell Hughes.
I got that short-term memory loss. So anyway, back going. Will Talbert is going to be your center in the ball game. We'll spot the rest of the players here shortly. They're going to come out in a 4 wide receiver package. Adrian Lyles, Stowers, and Pinkston. And Lyles takes that snap from shotgun, looking downfield, rolling. He's going to keep the ball, cuts up the field, cuts once again, and pulling his moves. He gets hit, but Vance, I think he picked up the first down as he was coming through there. Great vision by Lyles to see that hole right there, and he cuts it. He can make some things happen out of nothing.
Well, you know, as we learned last year in the state championship game, when he rolls out, most of the time he can pick up more yardage with his feet than he can with his arm.
He definitely can. What a weapon he is. If you don't have a wide open receiver, he's just about going to keep that ball and run it. And dangerous, he is going to come out in the same 4 wide receiver package. 2 to the wide side, 2 to the short side. Brings Adrian Lyles in motion. Lyles gives the handoff straight up the middle to Warrensley, and he's barreling forward after a pickup of about 2 yards. But number 44, Ficklin, there once again to bring him down for about a second down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah, a good run that time by Warrensley. Like I said, he picked up a good 2.5, almost 3 yards on that play. Carries it up to the 42-yard line with 10:33 left to go in this first quarter.
We'll call it second down and 7 since we are Bearcat fans. So Lyles will go in shotgun formation. Warrensley hanging out alongside. 4 wide receiver package. Once again, brings Lyles in motion. He's going to give the handoff to Adrian Lyles. He's got a hole up through the middle, but boy, it closed up quick, Vance. Looked like he had some good blocking out in front of him. And boy, one Scott Central defender just came in there and just lowered the boom on him right there at the end.
I believe that was number 96 for Scott Central that made that tackle, and he's not on the roster.
And Vance, if he doesn't make that tackle, I tell you what, I don't know if Adrian Lyles wouldn't have picked up another 20 yards. I mean, it's a wide open hole coming through there, and he just closed in on him.
Well, I think that's why we put A1 in the slot out there, is to try and get him a little more open room when he runs, because in the open field, he's hard to catch.
All right, Lyles directing traffic, shotgun formation, trying to draw Scott Central off sides. Now he looks to the, it didn't work, so he's looking to the sidelines, get his calls once again. Throwing out his signals to his Bearcats, takes the snap, rolls out to his left, looking downfield, got an open receiver, in and out of the hands of number 3, and that is going to be Mark Hawkins, and that's usually our sure-handed Hawkins.
There's your first sign of first game jitters right there, because on 3rd down, Mark Hawkins is almost automatic.
He was automatic last year, so Mark Hawkins is a very good receiver, but that right there cost us. It was a 4th down, 2 yards to go, so that drop right there is going to force the Bearcats to punt on their first possession. And Vance, our punter is going to be
Matt Evans.
Matt Evans is going to be your punter this year. As Vance says, we got a whole new roster of kickers for the team. And he's back, takes the snap, kicks, and it's blocked by Scott Central. It's down on the ground trying to pick it up. Forrest jumps on the ball, but it's going to be Scott Central ball on the 30-yard line. So he busted through. And just as we said, those first game things that me and you were scared of happened, and he busted right through. And Vance, anytime you got that new kicker and things, it takes a little while to get it figured out, and things are a lot different in the game than they are in practice.
Yeah, well, what you saw there, what I noticed first off, is it looked like he took an extra step before he kicked that ball. I think he caught it, stepped with the wrong foot. It caused him to take a whole extra step to kick it, and by that time they were in front of him.
So Bearcat defense in the hole right now, looking to make a stand, sitting on the Bearcat 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. Scott Central comes out in shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Going to be a quarterback keeper, and he dodges one defender, but not before gang tackled by a host of Bearcat defenders. And I tell you one thing you see, Vance, there's a 1-yard gain, 2nd down, 9 yards to go. It's some gang tackling by that Forest Bearcat defense. They really do a good job of swarming to the ball.
There is some speed on that defense, and Scott Central looks like they're doing a no-huddle, Jason. They're quick to come back to the line again.
All right, once again, they're going to come out in that spread formation. Looks similar to the Bearcats. 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back alongside number 25 Broomfield. Hands it off. Number 7 coming around the end. He's got room. Well,
No,
boy,
sir.
is he met by number 4. Brings him down. And Trayshawn Mitchell brings him down quickly, and that's going to be a pickup of no gain, 3rd and 9. Boy, does this Bearcat defense look ferocious.
Well, that's what I've heard all preseason from the coaching staff is the defense is stout this year. As
Wow.
good as our offense is, he said our defense has shut them down all practices.
Whew, that does look good. And if you can shut our offense down, that's really saying something right there. So it's going to be a 3rd down, long 9 yards to go for Broomfield and company. Again, 4 wide receiver package. Broomfield in shotgun, waits the snap, rolling out to the left. Going to be a keeper. He ain't going to get it. Bearcat defense all over it. And, boy, they bring him down and just manhandling to the ground, Vance.
But one thing, they're in 4-down territory, Jason. They didn't have to get it there. They're definitely going for it here.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have that field goal kicker, you got to go ahead and go for it right there. So it's going to be a 4th down, 8 yards to go. So, Vance, that's 3 plays, a net of 2 yards. Great job by that Bearcat defense. All right,
so far so good.
Tough scenario for Broomfield and company. 4 wide receiver package once again. Broomfield shotgun, waiting the snap. Takes the snap. He's rolling out to his right, looking downfield, looking to pass. Chunks the ball up. He's got a receiver, but not going to happen. He just overshoots the receiver. But I tell you what, he was covered extremely well out there by number 6. Josh Pinkston was all over him. So good stand by the Bearcat defense after the blocked punt by the Rebels. Bearcat defense really stand up and answer the call.
Yeah, and that's fully what I expected from the defense. I heard great things about them. And like I said, they shut them down. They ran 4 plays, got a total of net of 2 yards there. Bearcats basically get the ball back where they lost it. So we're starting right back over. 2nd series of the game.
Nothing lost, nothing gained. And Bearcats will take over Lyles and company, hoping to get this Bearcat juggernaut of an offense started. They're going to come out in the same set as Scott Central, 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back alongside, brings Adrian Lyles in motion. Lyles drops the ball, and Scott Central's all over it. He might have picked up a yard on that, just a bumble snap by Lyles. So once again, those first game
jitters.
No doubt about it. So 2nd down, 9 yards to go for Lyles and company, looking to the sidelines, getting their call from the Bearcat coaching staff. And Forrest doesn't run the no huddle, but it's somewhat. They don't get in the huddle by any means. They're pretty quick to the line.
Right.
And Lyles coming out again in that 4 wide receiver package, sitting in the shotgun, awaiting the snap, takes the snap, going to his right. He's going to run it. Lyles trying to get up through there. He's juking and jiving, still picking up yards and fighting his way through there. And he might have picked up about 4 yards on the play. So we'll call it 3rd down and about 5 yards to go for this Bearcat offense. I tell you what, Scott Central had their hands all over him. Just can't bring him down.
He's just slippery, Jason. It's not that he's running that fast or doing that much. He's just making one little quick step here, one little quick step there, and he's squirting through them.
Yeah, you got to get right in front of him to tackle him. Then you still might not do it. So an explosive athlete is Lyles. So again, once again, that 4 wide receiver package. Lyles sitting in shotgun, takes a snap, looking downfield. He's going to throws it. It hits the ground just before it got there. So it's going to be an incomplete pass for Lyles to his man, number 3, Hawkins. So it's going to be a 4th down. And once again, Bearcat's going to be forced to punt. 3 and out for the Bearcat once again. And this time, Vance, we hope for better results on this punt.
Yeah, I think, like I said, all that happened there was on the last one is he just stepped with the wrong foot to start. But you know what? We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take one well, send it back to WQST, 850 AM, the gospel station.
All right, Bearcats going to be punting. 4th down, 4 yards to go after a 3 and out. Once again, Evans going to be doing the punting duties. He gets this one off. It's going to be a high kick. Not going to get a whole lot of distance. It's going to hit around the 50-yard line, take a Bearcat bounce, go out around the 45-yard line, and that's where the Scott Central Rebels will try to get things going on offense. Wasn't much going on that first possession, Vance.
No, it really wasn't. But you know what? The Clarion Ledger predicted a high-scoring game. I think last year we predicted a high-scoring game, and it was 7-6. So we may end up with another one of those 7-6 games where it comes down to extra point attempts.
No doubt. It looks like a defensive ball game thus far with 5:51 left to go in the first quarter, 0-0. And it's going to be shotgun formation once again from Broomfield. trying to stay in that shotgun formation. One running back alongside Broomfield. Two wide receivers to the wide side, two to the left, and there's a handoff straight up the middle. Bearcats corral him, but not after a pickup of about 4 yards. So he takes it right up the middle, bulldozes away for about 4 yards. A good pickup for the Rebels. Second down, about 6 yards to go for Scott Central. So they just line up in that spread formation thus far and just pretty much try to run the ball at you and spread you out and try to get it up the middle or break a hole out to the left or to the right. So Broomfield, shotgun formation, gets the snap, going to hand it off straight again, once again to Ficklin. He bounces off one defender, and he's off to the races, and now he's gone, and he is going to score. I tell you what, there's a holding back here, Vance. I saw it. He had one Bearcat defender corralled around him, so that's going to come back. And it definitely was. I saw it. I didn't know if the referees were going to see it, but they did. It's going to be holding. So that's tough. Great run, though, by Ficklin. He hit off one Bearcat defender and then broke it to the outside and then found the open seams, and there was nobody that was going to touch him, and he put it in for the score. But unfortunately for the Rebels, that's coming back on the 10-yard loss. And boy, you can tell the Scott Central coaching staff is furious, and you don't get those chances many times against this Bearcat defense. So that one hurts, but what a help it is to your Forest Bearcats. Now once again, it's going to be second down and about 4 yards to go for Scott Central. Coming out again in the shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back alongside Broomfield. Waiting the snap, takes the snap. He's going to run it straight up the middle, trying to find room. Bearcats corral him, and that is going to be number 85 in on the tackle. He might have picked up about a couple of yards on the play. So they're going to make it about third down. Let's call it long, 2 yards to go for Scott Central.
All right, Jason. This year, you're going to have to get glasses. We don't have an 85 on the field. I'm pretty sure that was 99 Darnell Hughes on that.
My goodness. My wife's been telling me I need glasses, but, man.
There's not an 85 out there.
Well, just roll with me.
All right.
Broomfield coming out again. It's going to be a, what could this be, Vance?
The coaches for Scott Central is hollering off sides on the defense. I'm curious to see.
I guess they're saying you're lining up in the neutral zone.
In the neutral zone. That's what it's going to be.
Wow.
Yep, off sides on the defense.
So, anyway, that's going to be the easy first down for the Rebels. So, it'll put them right around the 43-yard line of the Bearcats. So, in Bearcat territory, starting to get down in the threatening zone. And they're down there knocking on the door. And
Jason, you got to hold this phone to your mouth. For some reason we're not going through to the radio station with that mic.
All right, so Broomfield takes a snap, looking downfield. He's got pressure, throws it to an open receiver, and he is pulled down, but not after a pickup of about 8 yards on the game. So number 31. So this Rebel offense is getting on track here. And he had heavy pressure coming from the Bearcat defense. And he got that ball off, though. So good move by Broomfield. It's going to put him down in the second down and real short. Boy, good spot on the ball. So second down and, boy, maybe a yard to go.
Yeah, they look like they're showing about a foot, Jason, is what I saw from the referees that time. It looks like it's about a foot to go.
Wow, so good play, and he had heavy pressure coming in, Bearcat defense coming in on him, but Broomfield heads up play to chunk it out there. So, Ficklin standing alongside Broomfield, your 2 power backs for Scott Central. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver package. Broomfield waiting the snap, takes the snap. He's going to run it, goes straight up the middle, has a good hole, barrels over some Bearcat defenders for the first down, all the way down to about the 28-yard line. So first down and 10, and Vance there knocking on the door.
Yeah, pick up a 4 that time, Jason. Will give them first down. Looks like the ball spotted at the 24-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10, 24 for Scott Central. They're in the driver's seat right now.
There's no doubt. So Broomfield and company in business on the 24-yard line. Broomfield takes the snap, rolling to his left. He's running. Bearcats gonna rally him right there. He didn't pick up a thing. Great pursuit by that Bearcat defense as they just rolled straight out there and scraped with him all the way down that sideline and pulled him down.
Yeah, no gain on the play that time as it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Scott Central.
So 2nd down, 10 yards to go for Broomfield and company. Staying with that spread formation and nothing going on that first possession, but this second possession, they're looking real good, trying to get things going. Broomfield, shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver package, takes a snap, hands it off to Ficklin up the middle, meets a host of Bearcat defenders. He picks up about 3 to 4 yards on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for Scott Central as Bearcats were all over it. Very important play right here. Of course, Vance, we said earlier, they're in 4-down territory, but we need to keep them out of that end zone.
Yeah, we definitely do, Jason. We can't let them score here. You don't want them to. With 2:57 left to go in the first quarter, no score in the ball game. It's going to be a close battle. We don't want to give up any points.
Yeah, you never want to give up that first score, especially in a big-time rivalry like this. So Broomfield takes a snap, looking to pass, rolling out to his right, trying to find room. He's going to run it, dodges one defender. He's got room. 40 Quillian Jones and a host of Bearcats wrap him up right around the 20-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 5 yards to go for Scott Central. So good play right there, and he was looking for somebody downfield and looked like he had room, but the Bearcat speed came up and tackled him right there.
Yeah, he's going to bring up 4th down and a good 5 yards. The ball is spotted along the 19-yard line, and of course, Jason, they're in 4-down territory. They got to go for it here.
All right, so 4th down and 5. Big play for both Scott Central and Forest. Forest trying to keep them out of the end zone, keep the score knotted up at 0-0. 2:03 left in the first quarter. And Broomfield sitting in shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package, takes a snap, rolling out to his left, looking, got a receiver open. He's going to try to run. I don't know that he's going to get it. He does.
He breaks the tackle.
He breaks the tackle. Bearcats had him right there on the collar. Should have got him down right there. Broomfield broke away. And Vance, I believe that's going to be a 1st down right there. It's going to be close, but it appears from here it could be a 1st down.
Yeah, number 55 for the Bearcats, which is a new number. I'm trying to find it. I don't see it on our list anywhere, Jason. Had his hands on it, but unable to hold on. That's got to be Keelan Johnson, and they've messed his number up.
All right, so it looks like it's going to be close. They might measure this ball right here, so big measurement for the Bearcats and Scott Central. And now they're going to call it. Boy, it looked like from this vantage point that he had it, but it's going to be inches that Scott Central is going to be short on that play. So big-time hold there for the Bearcat defense to force them out of there as they were knocking on the door. And now it's going to give the ball over to Forest. 1st down and 10, deep in Bearcat territory on the 15-yard line. And where Lyles and company will try to get things going. They've had a tough go of it so far here in the first quarter. 1:44 left to go.
Jason, number 55 is Fred Spivey. He's a freshman. I wasn't looking in the freshman category. That's the reason I couldn't find it.
Wow. So Fred Spivey, a freshman, playing on this Bearcat team, and very talented Bearcat team. So Bearcat's going to come out. Lyles under center, I formation set. 2 wide receivers for the Bearcats. Talbert, your center. Lyles takes the snap, hands it off to a first man through. Quillian Jones, and he rumbles through for maybe a 1st down pickup on the play. It's going to be right there at Advance from where it's spotted. He's going to get up to about the 25-yard line, so it's going to be real close to a 1st down.
I think they're going to give it to him, Jason. Looks like they're marking it. Let's see what the referee says. And he says, oh, they're going to call for a measurement.
Going to call for a measurement. And I tell you what, Quillian Jones last year was a big-time player. And, I mean, of course, you don't get those yards right there without a great offensive line, which we talked about, the meat that they had on that front line and how they could move defenders. So great job by that offensive line. And Vance, while we're waiting, could you help me spot that offensive line since my eyes aren't so good?
Offensive line, from what I gather on our starting lineup, is going to be Will Talbert, LaShawn Reed, Brandon Moore, Matt Dykeman, and Randall Boyd is tight end.
All right, so that's your Bearcat front line, and Quillian Jones on the pickup, picks up the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 yards to go from the 25. Bearcat receivers switching sides. Got an I formation set. Lyles calling out the play. on the line, goes under center, takes the snap, going to hand it off second man through, which would be Warrensley. He finds a hole. He ducks and dives for a pickup of about 5 yards on the play, all the way to the 30-yard line. Second down, 5 yards to go. So it looks like right now.
That was A1, Jason, Adrian Lyles.
Adrian Lyles. So they're going to be switching back and forth between Adrian Lyles and Warrensley going in and out. So second down, 5 yards to go for your Bearcats. Looks like they're going, they went to the spread formation, going back to the I formation, see if they can just pound it at the Rebels and work their way down the field. Working so far. Lyles takes the snap, hands it off the first man through, Quillian Jones. He's upended at the 30-yard line. No gain on the play. Second down, 5 yards to go. Great stop there by the Rebel defense.
Yeah, that's going to bring up third down, Jason. But, yeah, he just got tripped up right when he got to the line of scrimmage. Got his feet knocked out from under him.
Yeah, so.
It's going to be last play probably of the first quarter here, Jason.
Yeah, it's 26 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll hang tight, see if they can get another play off before this quarter ends. But Coach Stapp Forrest might just hang out and let this end. But they're going to go in shotgun formation. One running back alongside Lyles. 4 wide receiver package for the Bearcats. Lyles takes the snap. He's going to be looking downfield, looking to pass, looking. Now he's going to tuck it, try to run. He's trying to go. He picks up the first down on his feet, goes out of bounds around the 40-yard line. So first down and about 10 on the 40-yard line. And
that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to send it back to WQST for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to WQST, the gospel station. I think I might have been paused.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bearcat fans, if y'all missed that play, that was just a long stripe to Cameron Stowers. I looked down and it was paused. I hope I paused it after the fact, but I might not have. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. So first time tonight, got our field goal kicker, Reynolds, and he misses the first attempt. Well, we're going to miss Tyler Cox this year.
Oh, there's no doubt. But, hey, I'll tell you this much. Tyler Cox started out slow, and then he improved through the season. And I know something about those Reynolds boys. One thing they do is they practice. And I guarantee you that boy right there will be out practicing every single day, and you'll see a much improved kicker at the end of this season. So it is tough when you lose your kickers, punters, all that. You know, you really don't think about those things in the process of a game, but when you have a good one like we had in Tyler Cox, you really get to see how much those things mean. And especially when you go around high school football, Vance, you don't see a lot of people with good kickers.
No, you're right, Jason, and that's one thing for sure is we will get better at kicking. There's no doubt about it. With the people that we've got doing it, I know how much hard work they're going to put into it, and they're going to improve just like Tyler Cox improved last year, because that was his first year, and I can remember it was a little shaky in the early in the season with him too. So I've got full faith that we're going to get better at the kicking team.
All right, so Bearcats open up a 6-0 lead to start off the second quarter. So great play call right there. It was a wide open Stowers, and I tell you what, couldn't have been a prettier pass by Lyles. Hit him right there in stride and took it straight in for the score. So good job right there, and way to start this second half. Bearcats going to be kicking off, and doing the kicking duties for the Bearcats is going to be number 80.
I believe that's 99 right there, isn't it, Darnell Hughes?
That 99?
Yeah, it's 99. Darnell Hughes doing the kicking
Darnell
duties.
Hughes, big Darnell Hughes, going to be doing your kicking duties. He kicks it and hits a good kick. It's going to hit right around the 15-yard line. Fielded by Scott Central, working their way up to the just over the 20 to the 23-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for Ficklin and company. And
that's number 20 on the tackle, Jason. Number 20, I believe, is Devontae Winfrey is on the tackle, Jason.
So Devontae Winfrey in on the tackle to stop him around the 23-yard line. Scott Central will start first down, 10 yards to go. With Ficklin, they're going to huddle up. They started out in that no huddle offense, and now they're going to go to a huddle formation. Still looks like they're coming out in that spread set. Going to have 2 running backs alongside each side of Ficklin and the 3 wide receiver package. Ficklin in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, going to hand it off straight up to the middle through Broomfield.
That's Ficklin.
It's Ficklin. I'm sorry, yeah.
Ficklin got the ball and got nothing.
He got nothing. That Bearcat defense will corral you, and a lot of speed on that Bearcat defense where they just swarm to the ball. And we saw a lot of that last year. Not one man making the tackle, but 3 to 4 to 5 getting in there and getting their head to the ball. So,
Jason, this is a great crowd here tonight. I'm telling you what, the stands are packed full, and the fence is about 5 people deep. The fence is definitely 5 people deep all the way around it. What a great crowd here tonight.
Huge crowd, high expectations for both teams. We'll get those crowds coming. All right, Broomfield brings the man in motion. He's going to keep the ball. He spins going upfield. Boy, good speed and moves by Broomfield coming up the middle, and he faked the handoff to a guy coming in motion and then just took it straight up the middle for pick up a first down on the play, so first down and 10. And that's some of that mixed direction you can do on that spread formation, Vance, and pick up some good yards.
Yeah, great job that time. And number 4, Trayshawn Mitchell on the saving tackle that time.
All right, so now they're going to go. Rebels going to their 4 wide receiver package. Broomfield in shotgun formation. No running backs alongside Broomfield. Broomfield calling out the plays to his troops. Takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper straight up the middle. Nothing going for Broomfield. He is brought down hard by number 36 for the Bearcats. Number 38 for the Bearcats, and that is going to be
38 for
Justin
the Bearcats.
Robinson. Justin Robinson for the Bearcats, and so he comes in, picks up a play. Number 34 comes in to relieve him. That's Randall Boyd. He was one of our special teams players last year, finding himself on the starting defense.
Jason, our defense is gonna make the Scott Central throw the ball before they can get away with this run.
All right, so again, brings the man in motion, gives the handoff, comes to the outside. It's Ficklin. He's got room. Good blocking by Scott Central, and he's brought down after about a fumble on the play.
Fumble, Bearcat ball.
Bearcat picked it up.
Bearcat ball. Number 40, Quillian Jones on the recovery from the fumble. He dropped it out on the ground, and Quillian Jones got it.
So uncharacteristic of Ficklin. He came around the outside, had room, had blockers out in front of there. Quillian Jones coming up with the fumble on the play, and Bearcats going to take over. Great break by the Bearcats, but more than anything, great defense by this Bearcat team. And they're really looking very special here on defense. 9:54 to go in the second quarter. 6-0. Your Bearcats leading. Lyles and company will be in business right around the 50-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go. Coming out in I formation. 2 wide receiver package. Lyles under center. Lyles takes the snap. He's going to pitch out to his left to Warnsley, trying to make his way around the end. He ducks and dives, and he is hit hard right around the 54-yard line, 53 to 50.
The 54-yard line. That's a good call, Jason. I'm gonna say it's the 46, but I may be wrong.
All right, and that's what happens.
We're a little rusty. We got first game jitters.
No doubt. You got one on me there. And he's working his way down to the 60-yard line, Vance. So anyway, y'all bear with me. It might be them first game jitters, as Vance said, for us. So anyway, it's going to be second down and about 6 yards to go for the Bearcats.
All right, Jason, it looks like we've got the referees are calling an equipment timeout. They're making Josh Pinkston come off the field, bringing in number 12 Reynolds in his place.
All right, so
they were pointing to his knee, so it must be something. Maybe his knee is bleeding or something like that. They're making him go off the field, get it taped up.
All right, so Reynolds will come in to relieve Pinkston. He'll be split wide to the right. Going to be a 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles sitting in shotgun formation, brings Warnsley in motion, gives the handoff. No, excuse me, it's Adrian Lyles. And Lyles is making the moves up through there, and that's our speedster right there.
That's number 4, Jason. That's Trayshawn Mitchell in on that carry.
So Trayshawn Mitchell in on the carry, and boy, he picked up some good yards. Good blocking there by the front. Got a flag down on the play, Vance.
Jason, look up this motion and see what that was. I called that. I think it might have been illegal procedure, maybe, or man in motion or something.
Illegal motion.
Yeah, illegal motion by the Bearcats. So that's going to cost them right there. That should bring them back.
We're going to say 5 yards.
We'll go with 5 yards right now until we hear different.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's going to bring them back here. Going to be second down and about 13 yards to go for the Bearcats.
Yep.
So tough break for the Bearcats. Good run there by Trayshawn Mitchell coming around the end. And again, they're going to go to that 4 wide receiver package. 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles sitting in the shotgun formation. Spread set. Lyles takes the snap, rolling out to his left, looking downfield. He's going to keep it. He's trying to make moves, juking and jiving, and boy, he is corralled. Nowhere to go. Boy, he was looking anywhere to go, and there was just nothing going for Lyles, and Rebel defense corralled that time.
Yeah, good job that time. is Lyles rolls out to his left, which is not his good side. And when he tried to cut back, Scott Central was there waiting on him, unable to get upfield motion going that time.
All right, so third down and long for the Bearcats. Third down, about 13 yards to go for the Bearcat juggernaut. Trying to get things going, holding on to a 6-0 lead with 8:16 left to go in the second quarter. Spread set, Lyles shotgun formation, takes a snap, looking downfield, heavy pressure coming from Scott Central. Lyles dodges one, throws it downfield, and had a man down there, Mark Hawkins. He slipped on the play, and that's going to force a fourth down and a punting situation for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Mark Hawkins was open. I think he might have slipped a little bit, and Levada showed his arm there, Jason, because he winged that ball about 50 yards in the air. He hummed it that time.
He really did, and a good-looking pass right there. He dodged. He had heavy pressure coming by the Rebels. He just dodged one receiver or one defender and just chunked it downfield, just an incomplete pass. So fourth down for the Bearcats. They're going to be, again, Evans going to be doing your kicking duties. 25, I believe, is going to be Broomfield.
Yep.
For Scott Central, hanging out along the 15-yard line of the Rebels. Evans gets the ball off. It's going to be a low kick, takes a Bearcat bounce, goes out right around the 35-yard line where the Rebels will take over. First down, 10 yards to go. And so far in the ball game, Broomfield, shotgun formation, one running back alongside Broomfield, 4 wide receiver package. Broomfield takes snap, going to hand it off to number 22. No, he keeps it. Fakes handoff, and he's coming up the middle. Nothing going. And I'm going to tell you what, Vance, things don't look good going up against the middle of that Bearcat front.
No, that Bearcat defense is strong. It's exactly what the coaches told me it was in practice. They're looking very good this year on the front of the Bearcat defense.
No doubt. So we'll give them a pickup about 2 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go for Broomfield and company. They have been in that spread set pretty much all night long. 4 wide receiver package, just trying to spread the field, but predominantly running the ball so far. 1 running back alongside Broomfield. Broomfield in the shotgun, waiting to snap, takes the snap, looking downfield. It's going to be a quarterback keeper going straight up the middle. Nothing going, and looked like he had somewhat of a hole and closed in on him quick.
Randall Boyd got his grips on him, and that's a big old strong boy, Jason. Rambo, as they call him. He ain't letting go.
Hey, no doubt about it. That he was our special teams player last year, and I tell you what, he was down the field and making tackles some kind of quick. Glad to see him in there on that defense because he has got a nose for the football, and it's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, 15-yarder.
The Bearcats, so that's going to be the big one, 15 yards. So that's going to take the ball. Wow, that's going to almost take it right up to the 50-yard line. Would it be first down and 10 for Scott Central? That's going to take it over the 50-yard line. My goodness.
Yeah, Jason, I didn't see the face mask that time. I know it wasn't Rambo. He had him down around the waist. Somebody come in there late and got the hand up in the face, in the grill that time to cause that penalty.
All right, so it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go. Just in Bearcat territory along the 48-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for Scott Central. Ficklin got 2 running backs alongside. Looks like Scott Central's going to take a timeout.
We're going to take a timeout as well.
Timeout, 6:24 left to go in the second quarter. Bearcats leading 6-0. Rebels in Bearcat territory. First down, 10 yards to go from the 48-yard line. Scott Central looks to be coming out in a different formation. And it's still going to be that kind of spread set. It's going to be 2 running backs alongside Broomfield. He's going to hand it off to Ficklin. Cano is going to be a quarterback keeper. Broomfield, and he is met by number 20 for the Bearcats. And that is going to be Devontae Winfrey. Boy, he put his head right in there and made a sure tackle.
That was a good job that time. Good fake by the quarterback, because I really thought Ficklin had it up the middle and was picking up good yardage there. And Jay, you called it first, and I had to come back with the camera to catch that one.
Oh, there's no doubt. It was a great fake right there, and Bearcat defense, though, was not caught off guard by that. And Vance, it appears we've got another timeout on the field.
Well, we're going to send it back to WQST. You're listening to...
All right, so Scott Central, second down, 7 yards to go from the 44-yard line. 46-yard line. Broomfield fakes the handoff to Ficklin. He's trying to make his way up the middle, and he does, all the way up to about forward momentum. Ought to take him up to about the 40-yard line. Going to be just shy of first down territory. Going to be about third down, and about, we'll call it 2 yards to go for Scott Central. So once again, they find room up that middle, Vance.
Finding a few yards there, here and there, nothing big, nothing major. Bearcat defense, if we can stop them here, they should have to punt here, Jason. I'll be surprised they go for it here.
All right, so big play for this Bearcat defense on the 3rd down, short yards to go. Broomfield in the shotgun formation is going to give the handoff to Ficklen going around the outside. Oh, he's picked it up and more, and he's upended right along the, they're going to give him big time forward progress all the way up to about the 33, we'll call it 33-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go for Scott Central, and good play right there. Ficklen had good room up there, and hats off to the blockers for Scott Central.
Well, they haven't been able to run it up the middle. That time Ficklen breaks it out to the outside and finds some running room.
All right, so 1st down and 10, getting deep into Bearcat territory. Bearcats trying to hang on to a 6-0 lead with 4:57 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Broomfield takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking downfield, looking to throw. Heavy pressure comes from the Bearcats, fires. Not a defender inside except a Bearcat defender. Treshawn Mitchell out there defending, and so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go. And Vance, one thing you can say about the Bearcat defense is the defensive backs are where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, the defensive backs are there. They're definitely good. Of course, we're daring them to throw the ball. We want to see them try and throw the ball because our defensive backs are quick and can cover some ground fast. But we've got the line. We're stacking it up, daring them to throw it, and that time they tried, and it didn't work.
All right, so 2nd down, 10 yards to go from the 33-yard line. Broomfield and company trying to pick up that 1st down. Gives the handoff to Ficklen, going up the middle, finding a little bit of room, and he's still rumbling, bumbling, and carrying Bearcat defenders up over the 25-yard line to the 24-yard line. So that was just pure effort, and boy, he carried some defenders there, Vance.
Well, that's why Ficklen is highly rated as he is. He's a great running back. We've seen him for the last 3 years now running that ball, and he is solid. I mean, he's just running over Bearcats is what he's doing right now.
He is a senior, right?
Yes, he is a senior.
Thank goodness. All right, so Broomfield and Ficklen running the show here tonight for the Rebels on the 24-yard line of the Bearcats. They give the Ficklen once again their workhorse as he powers up and meets about 2 or 3 Bearcat defenders where they bring him down. It's going to be a 1st down, though, for the Bearcats. So 1st down, 10 yards to go for Scott Central. That puts them right around the 21-yard line of the Bearcats, knocking on the door, trying to answer the call, trailing 6-0 with 4:05 left to go in the 2nd quarter. So Scott Central trying to put a little attack of their own. Advance, they started way back there, and they've been working their way downfield.
They have, and Bearcats take a time out on the field this time, Jason. So we're going to...
All right, 1st down, 10 yards to go from the 21-yard line in Bearcat territory. Broomfield and company trying to put it in that end zone. Broomfield takes a snap, going to fake the handoff to Ficklen, trying to work his way up the middle. Nothing going. It's going to be Boyd and company just wrapping him up, bringing him down. No gain on the play, Vance.
Yeah, that's 56, Keelan Jones. Number 99, Darnell Hughes. Number 38, Justin Robinson.
38, Justin Robinson for the Bearcats, bringing him down. So Justin Robinson in on
holding, Jason.
Tackles.
Got holding on that play against the Rebels. That's going to back them up 10. That's going to make it about 1st and 20.
Boy, that's a coach's worst nightmare. You get into deep in someone's territory, make some progress, and then back you up 10 yards, put you right around the 30-yard line, the 31-yard line. So tough play for the Scott Central Rebels. Going to put them now 1st down and 20, facing a stout Bearcat defense. So tough challenge for Broomfield and company. Broomfield once again sitting in the shotgun formation, 2 running backs alongside, 3 wide receiver package, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Broomfield looking, throws a screen pass out there. It's complete out into the flats, but nothing going. Bearcat defenders are there and meet him quickly.
Yeah, quick pass, give him a pickup of about 3 on the play. Good pass, good slant pass, but he didn't have any blockers in front of him, and the Bearcats were able to quickly shut him down.
All right, so Bearcat defensive backs who we praised a while ago are there to answer the call and bring him down. Clock ticking as we're getting close here to halftime with 3:14 left to go. Bearcats leading 6-0. Rebels trying to punch this ball in as they're deep into Bearcat territory. Broomfield once again sitting in that spread formation set, shotgun, 4 wide receiver package. brings one man in motion. Gonna fake the handoff. Broomfield's gonna take it up the middle, dodges one Bearcat defender, can't get past the second one. It's Treshawn Mitchell, brings him down, and that's gonna bring up a 3rd down and long. So, Vance, that penalty, no doubt, has hurt him.
Yeah, it definitely hurt him. That play almost got him back to the original line of scrimmage. It's probably going to be 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 this time with pushing 2 minutes left to go in this first half. It's going to be a tough job for Scott Central to pick up this first down.
All right, as Vance said, it's going to be a tough call right here. They're in 4-down territory, so they got 2 plays to pick this up, but it's going to be a tough go against this stout Bearcat defense. Broomfield, he kind of bumbles the snap. Bearcat defense is going to swarm him and brings him down. Maybe a pickup of a yard. No, he didn't pick up anything. It's going to bring up 4th down, 11 yards to go. So Bearcats answering the call once again.
Yeah, Bearcats may want to use the timeout here, figuring that Scott Central's going to have to go for it on 4th down in this where their ball is spotted at. So I'm sure Scott Central's going to run as much clock off as they can before they run this play.
All right, so 1:48 left to go in the first half. Bearcats trying to keep Scott Central out of the end zone, hanging on to the 6-0 lead. Broomfield, shotgun formation, 4-wide receiver package, takes snap, rolling out to his right. Looking, heavy pressure coming from the Bearcats. He is going to be brought down and sacked. No, he's still on his feet, Vance. Trying to pick up first down, and he does. He's going to take it in. My goodness gracious. What a play right there. I'm talking about had him, Vance, had him in his hands. That's a good testament to what an athlete he is.
Well, Broomfield and Ficklin definitely moved this team. There's no doubt about it. We've got an injured Bearcat on the play. 2 Bearcats almost had him in the backfield, and they collided. One of them's down. Different players had their hands on him. Bearcats had their chance to make the stop, but give credit to Broomfield. He broke the tackles and took it in for the score.
Wow, what an athlete right there. You know, if I didn't see the color jersey, I almost thought that was Lyles.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that's just pure strength right there. What he did is he broke away from the grasp of the Bearcats, cut it back up the middle of the field, and caught the Bearcats on the heels. I think they thought the play was over too, and he pushes it in the end zone.
Wow, so just like that, we're going to be knotted up 6-6, 1:26 left to go in this half. This game so far is everything that's been built up to be. Huge crowd here at Scott Central Field, getting their money's worth here in the first half. So Scott Central can take the lead right here with this field goal. It's going to be a penalty on the play, Vance. It's going to be something against the Bearcats.
He's pointing at the Bearcats. I'm not sure what's going on.
Lined up neutral zone?
Must be encroachment. But he, like I said, it ain't going to matter. It's half the distance to the goal, so they're still going to try the extra point. The encroachment.
Yeah, so that's going to be on the Bearcats. Going to move them up, as Van said, just a touch. And this will give Scott Central the lead if they can make this extra point.
Scott Central's trying to get a timeout, Jason. I'm not sure what's going on here. The referee's not wanting to give it to them or something. Let's see what they do here.
All right, so we'll hang on. As Van said, Scott Central trying to get this timeout, and they're going to give it to him.
So we're going to take a timeout as well. Send it back to WQS.
All right, so Scott Central, after the timeout, is going to be attempting the extra point with 1:26 left to go in the half. Trying to get the lead. Ball game tied up 6-6. Snap back, kicks up. Kick is no good. And so that could be a big one right there. Going to be tied up 6-6. Bearcat Scott Central with 1:26 left to go. And Vance is on right now, so we can run it over the internet. So Vance said a bunch going on. It's going to go right here to 6. Pinkston, he's going to take it, looking for room. Stowers got it, and he's upended right around the 26-yard line. Was trying to find some room and had a few blockers, but Scott Central Rebel came and upended him right around the 26-yard line where Lyles and company will take over. First down, 10 yards to go. Vance, with 1:09 left to go, do you just go in and say, hey, we're going to go in 6-6? You air it out.
Well, Jason, from what I've seen over this coaching staff, they're really not one to air it out right at the end of a half. They're going to, I'll be willing to bet, they're going to pound it. They may look and see if somebody gets open deep, but they're most likely just going to pound this and hope something breaks open.
Yeah, I agree with you exactly right there. From what we've seen in the past. So I guarantee you, Rebels will be defending against that deep ball, making sure that doesn't happen. But anyway, we're going to bring out a spread formation, one to the far side, 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles awaiting the snap, takes the snap. He is going to pass it, looking downfield, looking to throw it. He's going to tuck it and try to run. Dodges one defender, dodges two Scott Central defenders, trying to break a tackle. He runs out of bounds wisely right around the 40-yard line.
Picks up the
It's gonna
first,
be-
gets out of bounds.
Yeah, picks up the first down. So, boy, advance with 7 seconds left. That kind of changes things right there.
Yeah, it really does. And again, that's what you want from Lovatis. Break it up, see if there's anything deep. If not, take it down and run it and pick up your 15 yards.
Exactly. So, first down, 10 yards to go for Lyles and company. Ryder ball spotted on the Bearcat 40-yard line. Trying to work it downfield. They're going to come out in a somewhat, let's see, a 4 wide receiver package, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles sitting in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking to pass, looking downfield. Good blocking by the Bearcats. Now pressure's coming. Lyles gets out of there. He's off to the races, over the 50-yard line, over the 45, 40, 35, goes out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. And boy, Vance, he had heavy pressure coming in there from the Rebel defense, and he just tucks it and takes off and dodges plenty of defenders.
He's fun to watch, isn't he, Jason?
Ain't no doubt that boy is, as I said, he's like a Nintendo game. He's just somebody sitting there controlling and watching him. He is unbelievable, the things he can do right there. So something out of nothing once again for Lyles. Picks up that first down.
How old are you, Jason? How long has it been since you played Nintendo?
Let's see, I played it probably about 3-4 weeks ago. So anyway, it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go. And looking, oh, there's that play, Vance, we talked about the other day. Stowers off to the races, going up the middle to the 25-yard line. And it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go. 35 seconds left. Bearcats knocking on the door.
Another first down. They're inside the 15-yard line.
All right, Vance, can we admit when we were wrong, this coach staff going at them this year.
They really are. But again, they haven't thrown it across the line of scrimmage yet. We picked that up with our feet both times, all 3 plays.
All right, and we got a Bearcat timeout.
We'll take one as well. We're going to.
So now it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go for the Bearcats. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bearcats trying to punch it in before the half. Lyles, shotgun formation, spread set, takes the snap. He's going to be looking. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be running, and he's going to find his way, and it's going to be a holding on the Bearcats. So that's coming back. Lyles just made something out of nothing and came through, but it's going to be holding on the Bearcats there. Great run by Lyles. Didn't look like he had a thing, and he just found his way through.
Well, he found his way through because there was a hold. Scott Central coaches in my ear just screaming holding up here. And so far now, both teams have had a touchdown call back because of holding, so can't either one of them complain now.
There you go. So true. So this has definitely been a fair call ball game on both sides by these referees, and calling it like they see it so far. And but boy, that one hurts when Lyles punches the end zone. Now you broke it down. Not only did you lose that play, lose 10 yards, Vance, but you lost 10 seconds.
Well, the positive thing is that just opened up the field for Lyles to make a little more running room this time.
Vance, the total optimist. I like it. So Lyles sitting in shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back sitting alongside Lyles. Lyles evaluating the defense, takes the snap. He's going to be looking downfield, looking to pass, going to throw. He's going to tuck it. No, finds a receiver wide open. That's going to be Hawkins trying to find his way to the end zone.
He's
and
there.
he does, Vance. Bearcat scores
Bearcat.
right there. So great play. And you know what? Right there you could see Lyles look like he's going to tuck it and run. You know what that does to those defenders? It brings them up. Hawkins right there, wide open, and brings it in for the easy score.
Yeah, I mean, great job. Like I said, Lovatis, he takes 2 steps forward, and the defender's got to take 4 steps up. You know, so all that does is open up your receivers, and then he just dumped it right over the top of their heads to Mark Hawkins, who was just waiting in the backfield.
So Bearcats answered the call with 16 seconds left to go. They gave up that Scott Central touchdown, which made it 6-6, and they only had a minute 9 seconds left from their own 23-yard line to work it all the way down. They're going to be going for 2 to work it all the way down for the touchdown, and Lyles and company do just that. And now with a 12 points on the board for the Bearcats, they're going to be going for 2 to see if they can make that magic number of 14. Lyles going to be looking to throw. He ducks 1 defender, and boy, he's just going to be barreled. Nowhere to go for Lyles. So that's going to make it 12-6. 12-6 with 16 seconds left to go. Bearcats going to have to kick it off to end this half. So, but what a drive by our Bearcat team.
Yeah, great job that time, you know, with the feet of Lovatis and the arm of Lovatis, just an unbelievable job that time, finding the open receivers when he needed to, running it. And the good thing about his runs, you pick up 40 or 50 yards, but then you get...
Coaches cannot believe it. And, of course, Forrest is heading on in to end the clock. Hey, the clock reads 0, and Forrest is going in, and they're telling Scott Central to go on in when they snap that ball. And boy, is Bounds mad or what?
Yeah, he's upset. That you know, you can hear it from the crowd. They wanted one more play, but you know that clock stopped as soon as the receiver hit the ground. Because I was watching, expecting another second to tick off. So when it said 2, I think it was 1.1, Jason. And so as soon as they set the ball, started the clock, they couldn't snap it and spike it quick enough.
I mean, you don't have time when 2 seconds is sitting there to tick and spike that ball and get it off. So really not a heads-up play by the coach staff. But such as it is, Bearcats going to go in at half leading 12-6.
We present
start for the Scott Central Rebels, and I tell you what, Broomfield was off, running, going, ran into Ficklin, and you thought the Bearcats were going to corral him about that time, and then boy, Broomfield hit another gear. It's about a 6th, 7th gear, and he was gone.
Well, that's the speed of Broomfield and Ficklin, like we talked about. And Jason, I completely missed that. I'm down there trying to find power with all these multiple tasks I'm doing, and I completely missed that on my video show.
Well, and just to catch you up, it was just a kickoff by Forrest, fielded right around the 15-yard line. Broomfield took it and took it the distance all the way for the touchdown, knotted up 12-12. 15 seconds is gone from the second half, and we are all tied up. Now you're going to have Scott Central going for 2. It's going to be number 7 going under center. 2 running backs in the backfield. Hands off number 6. Fumble on the play. Forrest is on it. We're going to be tied up 12-12, Vance.
Yeah, just not what the Bearcats wanted coming out of half, to give up the kick return all the way down. Tie this ball game up 12-12. 15 seconds into the second half, and we've got us a ball game, Jason.
Listen, ain't no doubt about it. We got a ball game, 12-12, and this everything's built up to be. And I tell you what, it is packed here. And I tell you what, you think everybody in excited there at this ball game, getting a chance to see this. 2 powerhouses going at it. The most people I've seen at any game, and Scott Central starting to believe that they can pull this thing off. So Bearcats going to have to answer the call on this play with 11:45 left to go, or 11:45, left to go in the third quarter of action. And Lyles and company got their work cut out for them. And hey, anytime you come, you can kind of set the tone of your second half by the first play of the ball, first 2 plays of the ball game. And looks like Scott Central's ready to come out and play.
Yeah, they are, Jason. And again, that speed kills. You can't coach it. And he, like I said, he caught another gear and just blew by all our Bearcats.
All right, so we're going to have Stowers, Adrian Lyles, 6, Josh Pinkston. They're going to be hanging around the 15-yard line. And you're going to have Stowers being your deep man, hanging out around the 10-yard line. And Scott Central will be kicking off after the return of somewhat of 80 yards by Broomfield for the touchdown to tie things up 12-12. So Bearcats awaiting the kick. Number 7 going to be doing the kicking duties. Kicks it good, long kick down the middle. It's going to be fielded right there by 5. Stowers, 6, Pinkston, and he ran, picked up about 15 yards from the time he caught it all the way to the 30-yard line, but he was wrapped up and met hard by Scott Central. It's going to be first down and 10 for Lyles and company, needing to answer that score by Scott Central to set this tone here in the second half.
Yeah, Jason, Bearcat offense really needs to come out and keep that momentum going that they had to close out the second half and get some points on the board and get control of this ball game.
No doubt about it. So Forrest coming out in the spread set. 3 wide receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Lyles, 1 running back long side. Shotgun, Lyles going to do a quarterback keeper, heading up the middle. Goes straight up the middle, picks up about 7 yards on the play. It's going to be second down, about 3 yards to go. So Lyles takes it and just tucks it and runs straight up the middle. Great blocking by that front. Vance, anytime you can run just straight up the middle and really not dodge anybody, that's some great blocking.
Yeah, they're opening up good holes right there. That was a textbook quarterback sneak. Never a doubt he was going to run that ball, and the offensive line knew it. They opened him up a hole, and he went through it.
So good blocking there by our big men up front so far in this ball game. Same set, 3 wide receivers to the near side. Lyles takes snap, looking to pass. Going to be a quick pass. Woo, to number 5, Stowers out there coming to about a 10-yard throw, and boy, he was met quick by a defensive back for Scott Central to break up a pass. Going to bring up third down, about 2 yards to go.
I am a Bearcat, and I really thought he might have met him a little bit too quick there, Jason. He was trying to catch that ball and was being spun around at the same time. So
it was pretty close. There's no doubt about it. He was there about the same time that ball was met, so it could have gone either way. So 4 wide receiver package for Lyles, trying to draw the Scott Central Rebels off sides, as he did such a good job of doing last year throughout the season. Lyles rolling to the right, looking to pass. Got a wide open receiver in Hawkins. On third down, he's going to pick up the first down right around the 44-yard line. So just a short dump pass. All you need is 3 yards. Good call by the Bearcat brain trust right there, just to do a little 3-yard out. And
that's kind of surprising to see us third down go to number 3, Mark Hawkins.
yeah, that was definitely all year long last year our go-to guy on third down, and almost just Mr. Third Down last year, picking it up. And so Lyles directing traffic. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, rolling out to his left-hand side, looking to pass, nothing going, and dodged some defenders, and he's off and running, trying to make his way through, still going, and finally brought down about a 1-yard gain. He ran about 20 yards left to right, but just trying to find some seam, couldn't get anything going.
How frustrating is it if you're a defender trying to face him, and you got 4 or 5 guys that all get their hands on him, and he's not doing anything special. He's just sidestepping them, and they can't hold on to him.
Can't hold on. He's very, very elusive. And as Vance said, it's no just quick move. He just little bitty sidesteps here and there, and it's just raw talent. Beyond a doubt that Lyles is able to do that. But he picks up about, we'll call it 2 yards on the play. Second down, 8 yards to go for the Bearcats. Lyles, shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package, 1 running back hanging out alongside Lyles. Brings Hawkins in, Mitchell in motion. Is going to be a quarterback keeper to the right side. Lyles running off to the races. Going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a first down, but they're going to call holding on the Bearcats.
Bring it back. Yeah, it looks like holding on the Bearcats, and that has been our nemesis so far tonight. Is you pick up good yards, and they're calling holding. So let's see what they say.
All right, so they call the holding on Treshawn Mitchell that time. He's wondering what he's doing. So anyway, that's going to negate a great run there by Lyles. He faked the handoff to Mitchell and then took it around the outside and found good yardage once he cut it back, but that is going to be a no gain. It's going to bring it all the way back to about the 38-yard line of the Bearcats, where they'll be facing about a second down. Let's call it 7 yards to go. 17 yards to go for the Bearcats. Lyles, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Lyles takes snap, looking downfield, looking to pass, looking to his left side. Got a receiver down there, just overshoots Pinkston. Had him down there, had the receiver beat. Now, 5. That's going to be Cameron Stowers.
You'll get that name right in a minute.
We'll get him. And Cameron Stowers, he had him, Vance, just over him.
Just overthrew him. He had his defender beat, had at least a step on him. And if Lyles throws that ball a foot shorter, it's a touchdown.
No doubt, just got to get that timing right between the receivers and Lyles, and that'll get better as the season goes on. And Warnsley going to be your running back, hanging out alongside Lyles. 4 wide receiver package for the Bearcats. Lyles takes snap, just drops straight back, looking downfield, looking for, he's got heavy pressure coming from Scott Central, looks downfield, got a receiver, and it's caught by Treshawn Mitchell. Yes, sir, It was caught.
Short of the first down.
It was short of the first down, but what a great catch right there by Treshawn Mitchell.
Treshawn Mitchell made a great diving catch to pick that ball up. He's about 3 to 4 yards short of the first down. It's going to be interesting to see what the Bearcats do in Scott Central territory by about a yard.
And what about Lyles right there just scrambling? He had heavy pressure coming from the Scott Central front, bringing heavy pressure on it. Lyles dodges defender and throws a bullet right down to Mitchell. And they're going to be going for it. They're going to be just in Scott Central territory, right around the 49-yard line. It's going to be 4th down, 3 yards to go for Lyles and company. Lyles just trying to draw them off sides. Not going to happen. Scott Central very disciplined, staying out of the neutral zone. He's got Lyles takes a snap, low snap, rolling to his left, looking downfield, nowhere to go. He's got to run with it. He dodges 2 or 3. Now he's in trouble, comes up, and he is met by Scott Central. Scott Central brings him down on 4th down. What a huge momentum swing that is right there for Scott Central to hold him right there.
Yeah, after that.
For Broomfield and company, trying to make things happen. We're all knotted up here, 12 to 12, 7:57 left to go in the third quarter. Scott Central's going to come to the line, stand in that spread formation set. 3 wide receiver package, 2 running backs alongside Broomfield. Broomfield awaiting the snap. Takes snap, looking downfield, is going to hand it to Ficklen, going straight up the middle, and the Bearcats corral him. Nothing going right there, just gang tackling right there, Vance, by that Bearcat front. And we've talked about that Bearcat front all game long. What a good job they've done.
Yeah, they're not allowing Scott Central to open up any kind of holes up the middle of the field. The only thing that Scott Central's been able to do is be able to break something on the outside every now and then.
Yeah, they've done a real good job. Scott Central's found some seams here and there. And we got an injured Bearcat on the field, Vance. I can't get that number. It looks like 52 from my vantage point, but you know how my eyes
I'm going to say that's a cramp, the way he's spinning around and beating around like that is what it looks to me like it's going to be. It'll be a cramped up muscle.
52 for Scott Central in Bearcat territory. Broomfield, shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver package, 2 running backs hanging out alongside. Broomfield fakes the handoff, rolling. Bearcat pressure coming. Broomfield's going to tuck it and run, and he does. Picks it up over the 40-yard line. Good run by Broomfield going up the middle. And again, he just kind of made something out of nothing. Looked like a possible sack by the Bearcats. Broomfield tucked it and made a good play.
Looked like he really wanted to throw that time, Jason. Pressure came from the Bearcats, and he turns it up the middle, and then Bearcats got another player cramped up. This is odd for us, Jason. We usually don't have the cramps in the first few games.
You think they got their Avocare?
I know the coach is feeding it to them. I think some of these players must not have drank it.
Because they could not have had Avocare and had these cramps.
No, not with Rehydrate. They couldn't.
All right. Just wanted to put that out there. So, anyway, Scott Central going to get another break. These players get another break as Forrest works out these cramps in this heat. So, a lot of these players also going 2 ways, which, heck, will make these cramps really come on when you're playing those 2 ways. And he's hurting both legs up in there. But 6:56 left to go in the third quarter, 12 to 12. Scott Central, Bearcat territory, really knocking on the door here. And 3rd down and 3. They're in 4-down territory without a doubt. So it's Bearcat defense got to make a stand here, Vance. And when you open up this second half of play, you can't allow 2 unanswered scores.
No, you really can't. You can't do 10. You don't want to get down a touchdown in this game for no reason whatsoever.
So you don't want to be looking from behind if you're in this ball game. We're all tied up. Broomfield shotgun formation. Gives the handoff. Ficklen barreling up the middle, trying to pick up that first down. And we'll see what forward progress gives him. It's going to be awful close. It could be
I
a
think
first.
he's a little short from where that far up on the other side is at. I'm gonna say he's just a few inches short, Jason. But of course they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, they'll go for it right here with inches to go. Could probably be a quarterback sneak. Ficklen comes up hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that might actually be a bad spot. It's not bad for the Bearcats, but I think it might be a little bit bad spot. I thought his forward progress got him further than that.
All right, so 4th down and 1 to go for Broomfield and company. Needing to pick up the first down. Working their way into Bearcat territory. Ball spotted right around the 38-yard line. Big play here for both
All right,
teams.
here's that heat timeout, Jason. So we're going to send it back to WQST for a 60-second word from our sponsors. You're listening to QST, 850 AM, the gospel station.
All right, so 4th down, yard to go for Scott Central. Scott Central going to go into shotgun formation. Broomfield has 2 running backs hanging out alongside. Is going to hand it off to their power back, Ficklin. And boy, he picks up the first down. Rumbling, bobbling, 2 men to beat. Still on his feet, going. That boy going to score. Ficklin is in the end zone for the score with 5:31 left to go in the 3rd quarter. A lot of game left, but buddy, there ain't no doubt Scott Central came out to play in this 2nd half.
Yeah, and you know, that's twice they've scored on 4th down conversions. Not only do they get the 4th down, they score. That time it was 4th and 1. Last time it was 4th and 12. So they've scored on 2 4th downs and a kickoff return to lead this game right now, 18-12, with the extra point pending.
All right, so Bearcats with their back up against the wall, trailing for the first time in this ball game. They're going to be trailing 18-12, waiting the 2-point conversion that Scott Central will be attempting. Bearcats got to keep them heads up. A lot of time left in this ball game to make something happen. So, Broomfield, no, it's going to be number 7, who seems to be their two.
They want a timeout, Jason.
Off the Ficklin touchdown, 18-12. Going to be going for the 2-point conversion. Number 7 going under center with 2 running backs in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to the second man through, trying to find room.
Broomfield,
Bearcats meet him, Broomfield, and they bring him down. So still, we're 5:31 deep in the 3rd quarter, and nobody has scored an extra point so far. So a 6-point lead for Scott Central. Scott Central the 2nd half so far. And here it goes, line drive going down the middle, and it's going to be caught by 6. Pinkston coming up, running. He's off to the race. That's Stowers. He's moving. He's going, trying to make. He's got number 7 to beat. He's running and tripped up. He's still on his feet, Vance, and he scores.
He scores.
Yes, sir. That's how you do it. That's how you answer the call right there. Yes, sir. And he came right up through there. Number 5, Cameron Stowers, no penalty on the play, runs it all the way back. And Vance, we talking about resilience and everything and answering the call, and boy, did he.
Yeah, what was amazing about that, Jason, is Cameron Stowers stepped in front of Pinkston to get that ball and take it away from him, and you could see Pinkston kind of drop his shoulders like, golly, I can't believe he did that. But Pinkston's jumping up and down now. He's happy for the touchdown.
Cameron Stowers wanted that ball, and look, when you got a feeling like that, going and take it to the house, Cameron Stowers showed a lot of athletic ability, busted it straight up the middle. It was a middle return, and went straight up the middle and then cut it. Going over into the end zone to tie this ball game up, pending the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Pushed it.
For the Bearcats. So far, the game is going to be tied 18-18 with 5:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Vance, and what do you think? That's going to be Evans doing your kicking duties for the Bearcats. It had been Darnell Hughes. They're going to bring in Evans this time to do the kicking duties. 3 men back, 2 of them being Broomfield and Ficklin. Their go-to guys hanging out around the 15 and 20-yard line. Evans goes to kick, kicks. It's going to be a high blooper right there. Bearcats going to try to recover, going to have a chance at it. And they cannot get it. again, that spread package brings a man in motion. Again, going to hand off to, fakes the handoff. Broomfield fakes the handoff, but he's wrapped up. He's still on his feet, but he ain't going to get away from that. Boy, he broke a tackle, and then Bearcat defense just corralled him.
Yeah, a loss of 5 that time on the play. Is he's unable to keep that one up and going, but it looked like he had a chance to do something, but he hesitated. When he hesitated, the Bearcats swarmed him.
Yeah, so he was trying to make something happen, just too much time, and that Bearcat defense got in there and just barreled him down for about 5 yards. So it's going to be second down, 15 yards to go this time for Broomfield. Broomfield's got Ficklin alongside, 4 wide receiver package. Broomfield takes snap, fakes the handoff, going straight up the middle, picks up his 5 yards and more. Going to go over the 41-yard line, which now will bring up a third down, 9 yards to go in Bearcat territory.
And Jason, I'm going to reel in a bit. The way they've done fourth downs, I'm going to say they're definitely in 4-down territory.
Yeah, down by 6. You're going to try to go and pick it up when you can. So Scott Central's had good field position most of the second half, and they did to start this drive. Their third down, 9 yards to go. Broomfield's going to be in the backfield. 4 wide receiver package. Broomfield, shotgun formation. Brings a man in motion. Going to give the handoff to Broomfield straight up the middle. Ficklin, and he is barreled down by that big front.
Big Quillian Jones that time, and number 55, Fred Spivey, the freshman, in to stop him right then, and they hit him hard, Jason.
I tell you what, if I had 9 yards pickup, I don't believe I'd go dead up the middle.
No, I don't think I would either. But you know, they're in 4-down territory. They had 9 yards in 2 plays.
That's true.
Now they got 8 and 1.
All right, fourth down, 8 yards to go. Bearcat defense trying to hold them, picking up that first down as they're deep in Bearcat territory. Ball over the 40-yard line. Spread package. Broomfield brings a man in motion. Fakes the snap, going dead up the middle. Broomfield, he's not going to pick it up, man.
He's short.
He's short, so he faked that handoff to the man coming in motion, just kept it and tried to go straight at the heart of the Bearcat defense and brought down. So
Broomfield on the carry.
for the Bearcat defense, hold them on fourth down, and Bearcat's gonna take over here with 2:02 left to go in the third quarter, hanging on to a 6-point lead, and gonna try to add to that 6-point lead, and much needed. And what a good 4 downs for the Bearcat defense.
Yeah, it really is. So look, it's 2:02 left to go in the third quarter. Bearcats lead by 6. Let's see if we can add to that lead, Jason.
All right, so now we're going to go to the I formation set. Lyles going under center. 2 wide receiver package. Bearcats going to take a timeout. All right, so correction. Ball game tied up 18-18 with 2:02 left to go in the third quarter. Going to be a handoff to your second man coming through, the Bearcats. Bring it over the 35-yard line. Pick up about 2 to 3 yards on the play.
That's number 1, I believe. That's number 1, I think, Adrian Lyles on the carry.
So we'll call it second down and about 7 yards to go for the Bearcats. So Lyles seeing a little bit of action in the ball game. Quillian Jones being your fullback as the Bearcats have switched to an I formation set. 2 wide receivers, 2 in the backfield. Lyles takes a snap, hands it to the first man through, Quillian Jones, and he is met. Still on his feet, still trying to pick up yards. And he works his way up over the 40-yard line. It's going to be a good pickup there, Vance. It's going to be a pickup about 3 yards on the play. We call it third down, 3 yards to go.
Third down and 2. Probably looks like a short 2, Jason.
All right, so we'll call it third and 2 for the Bearcats. If Quillian Jones comes through there, and I tell you what, he isn't easy to bring down either.
No, he really isn't. He hits that hole hard and fast, and is carrying a load when he comes through there too.
He really does. So going to the I formation set, see if we can wear off a little bit of this clock. 18 tied up, 18-18, 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lyles calling out the plays to his troops. Takes a snap, hands it off to Quillian Jones, going up the middle. Good hole, good blocking coming through, works his way over the 50-yard line. To about, we'll call it 51-yard line. Well, they'll mark it down on the 50-yard line, so it's going to be first down and 10. And once again, Quillian Jones, Vance, that was a wide open hole right there.
I mean, and the thing is he hits it so fast. So he's got the ball, and he's 3 yards across the line of scrimmage as soon as he touches the ball, Jason. He hits it fast.
What about a little Jones till you stop it?
Exactly. Let's keep doing it till they can stop it.
No doubt. So good blocking by that offensive front for the Bearcats. Lyles once again under center. I formation set. 2 wide receivers. Lyles takes snaps, going to pitch out to the left side. Adrian Lyles, a speedster, got room, coming around the outside. And if they don't get him here, you're not going to catch him. He's off to the races. He's going to score. And the Bearcats going to take a 6-point lead. And it's going to be 24-18. Your Bearcats going to be up. Lyles, and buddy, if he gets to that outside and you let him around that 5 yards to the corner, you ain't getting him.
He gets 10 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he's done. You're not going to catch him.
He's one fast dude. There's no doubt he is a speedster, the fastest guy on this Bearcat team. He cut around the corner, perfect play.
What he did great that time, though, is he followed Quillian Jones. He followed his blocking through the hole, got 7-8 yards up the field, then he broke it and just ran off and left everybody.
So good running there and good blocking for the Bearcats to take a 6-point lead. Now we're going to be trying to get a first extra point of the game. Reynolds going to be doing the kicking. Kicks it up. I believe he got it, Vance. So Reynolds makes his first extra point of the year for, is that Reynolds?
Yeah, it is Reynolds.
Okay, Reynolds going to get his first extra point of the 2009 campaign. Was that Evans?
No, that was Reynolds. Okay. Evans on the hold.
Okay, Evans was on the hold, so that could pose big right there. 25-18. Bearcats leading with 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here, they might be trying it again. We shall see. Evans hits a kick, and he's going to kick a long one. Going to go fielded right around the 20-yard line by Broomfield. Trying to work his way up, looking for a hole. Slowly moving, coming to the outside, and he's going to be barreled around. He danced around just a little too much, and the Bearcat defenders crowd him right around the 33-yard line, and would be first down and 10.
Jason, that was really interesting watching Broomfield that time. It's like he caught the ball, and he just kind of walked up a little bit, walked up 3 or 4 steps, walked 3 or 4 steps, trying to wait for that hole to develop, and then he tried to run, and by that time, the Bearcats were there waiting on him.
Yeah, of course, with my speed, I've never returned kickoffs. But they say that you need to wait. And, a lot of times you be too quick waiting for that hole to open up and develop. So, really, he might have done as you said, done the right thing, sitting there waiting for that hole, and it never did. And then he tried to make something out of nothing, and the Bearcats corralled him. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Broomfield and company. 4 wide receiver package. Ficklin hanging out alongside Broomfield. Staying in the spread set as they have all ball game long. Fakes the handoff. Broomfield going up the middle, ducking, diving. Ball's on the ground, and he wisely jumps on his Bearcats crawling. Going to back him up right around the 30-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. So we'll call it second down, about 13 yards.
Yeah, good job that time. I didn't quite catch the number of who stripped it, but that ends the third quarter, Jason. So we're going to send it back to WQST for a word from my sponsors. You're listening to WQST 850 AM, the gospel station.
So, Scott Central, first down, 10 yards to go from the 30-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play, so it's going to be second down, 13 yards to go. Broomfield, shotgun formation, takes snap, drops straight back, looking to pass, pump fakes, throws it out 14 in the flats. It's bobbled, and
this looks like number 32. Number 32 makes that catch, and if Jason hadn't dropped my roster, I'd let you know who that is, but that's a new number for me.
All right, so number 32 picks it off, and it was, what a pretty interception that was. Just to lay it out for you, those listening on the radio, is just tipped up, and he dove for that ball, caught it. So big turnover. Bearcats now with a 7-point lead deep in Scott Central territory.
Yeah, Scott Central tried to set up the screen that time, tried to throw the ball out to Ficklin just a little high, and he tipped it up, and right there was number 32 to pick it up and fall on it.
All right, so 11:52 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats 7-point lead deep in Scott Central territory after the pickoff by number 32. Lyles, shotgun formation, one running back alongside, brings Mitchell in motion. Going to hand off to Mitchell, going around the outside, cuts it back up the inside, and it closes in quick on him. And he's brought down after a pickup maybe a yard or 2 on the play. We'll call it second down, about 9 yards to go for the Bearcats. He was running the outside, saw something back to the inside, and just never did transpire for him.
Yeah, the snap was a little low. Levatas had to pick it up real quick to try and get it to him, and it just kind of slowed things down. It didn't develop right.
All right, Lyles. Shotgun formation, brings Mitchell in motion once again. Going to give the handoff straight at the Mitchell, up the middle to Warnsley, running hard and picking up some hard-earned yards up against that Rebel defense. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. We'll call it 4 yards on the play, 3 to 4. We'll call it third down and about long 5 to go on the third down. So with 10:57 left to go, Bearcats definitely in 4-down territory, hanging on to a 7-point lead, trying to add to it. Staying in that spread set. Lyles in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw right out. Open is Hawkins catches it on third down, but he falls around quickly.
First,
and Vance saying he's got the first.
Yeah, I believe he's going to have it, Jason. He's got the first down. Second effort, he catches it right on the line, and he's able to dive and fall forward for the first down. Looks like they may measure it, but I'm going to say he's got it, Jason.
They got a 4th down mark, but as Vance said, now they're going to call it first down. So Mr. Third Down, Trishawn Mitchell answers the call.
That was Mark Hawkins, wasn't it?
Mark Hawkins. Vance's going to keep me straight. I have these things down by about the 10th game. I'll have every player down by the 10th game.
Of all things to know is on third down, it's going to 3. You can call that one automatically.
No doubt. Hawkins, and he caught it and picked it up. Good heads-up play. Lyles doing a good job commanding this offense. And he's going to hand it off second man through. That's going to be Warnsley, and he's going to be brought down. Maybe a pickup about a yard on forward progress. Not much going right there. And we'll call it second down, 9 yards to go. And just find it tough go right up to the heart of that Rebel defense. They're trying to dig deep, hang on. And I tell you what, Vance, if you know one thing for sure, these folks here in Scott Central Town want this game bad.
Yeah, you know they do. They definitely want it bad. There's not a doubt in my mind. They're really trying hard for this.
All right, so now we're going to go in the I formation set. Lyles going under center. 2 wide receiver package. Lyles takes snap, going to hand it to, but no, it's going to be a fake handoff. Lyles going to do a keeper coming around the outside. Goes down to around the 10-yard line, maybe the 9. We'll call it the 9-yard line. Pickup of about 5 yards on the play. We'll call it third down, 5 yards to go. Bearcats knocking on the door, trying to add to this 7-point lead. Deep in this ball game with 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Staying in this I formation set that they've been working out of. Now they're going to go to the spread set. Lyles going in shotgun formation. Warnsley hanging out alongside. Lyles brings Adrian Lyles in motion. Adrian Lyles going around the outside.
Touchdown.
This offender, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Adrian Lyles gets around that outside, and boy, he can flat boogie.
He can. Again, you just can't let him get any kind of open room, or he's going to leave you in the dust, Jason. And he turned that corner at full speed, and you can't get there quick enough.
No, you can't. That boy can. He's got some gears that I hadn't seen in quite some time on a player. He can flat move, and they don't use him all the time, but when they do, boy, he's used right.
Yeah, he really is. And they've moved him out of a running back position, tried to put him in as a slot back, as a receiver, so he can get those swings and get some open field.
All right, so Reynolds trying to add to his first extra point, kicks it up, and that's 2 in a row. Reynolds has got 2 so far in the ball game, so getting things on track in the kicking game. That is going to make the score 32-18. Your Bearcats leading with 8:53 left to go in this game. Good coverage there by the Bearcats.
Yeah, good job that time by the Bearcats. Kicked it right down the middle, kind of a low, short kick, hit the ground, gave the Bearcats time to get down there and cover that, and they did a good job of stopping Ficklin for little to no return on that kick.
All right, so the Rebels with their backs up against the wall, really desperately needing to make a score here on this drive and not eat up too much clock. Bearcat defense trying to protect that end zone. All right, so they're going to come out in their spread formation set. Nothing new for the Rebels. Been in it all night long. Broomfield shotgun formation. 4 wide receiver package. Calling out his plays. Brings a man in motion. Ficklin's going to fake the handoff, looking to pass, throws it downfield to a receiver. 6, Pinkston there.
No,
he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it.
No. Are you kidding me? No, he hit the ground. We could see it up here, but he couldn't see it. No good. It is no catch. Golly, Jason, that's horrible. It was so obvious up here, but the referees were not in position to make that call, and so Scott Central gets away with a stolen one there.
Y'all come down there and tell the truth.
Referees weren't in position. Oh, man.
So I just messed with some of these guys up here.
Coaches saw it. Everybody on this
Nobody
side
saw it. The referees didn't see it, and that's all that matters. I'm trying to get them coaches to call down there and just go and tell them.
That's why admit it. You don't hear the Scott Central fans cheering, and that's because they know they just stole one there.
But anyway, as it is, it's going to be first down and 10, deep in Bearcat territory, off the completion. It's going to be legal motion. Offsides, yeah, it's going to be offsides on number 14. He just started out a little bit too quick coming in motion, so that's going to back him up. 5 yards on the play, so after the big pickup off the long pass, it's going to be first down and 15 yards to go.
They need about 30 more yards of penalties to make that one up, Jason.
Yeah. All right, so first down, 15 yards to go for Broomfield and company. Deep in Bearcat territory, clock ticking. 8:10 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats' cushion would be 14 points. But still plenty of time left in this ball game. Broomfield shotgun formation. Spread set, going to bring a man in motion. He's going to get the hand, fakes the handoff. The ball is on the ground. Nope, Broomfield has it.
Bounce right back to him.
Bounce right back to him, as Van said, and gets right back in his hands. Pick up maybe a couple of yards on the play, so it really never developed after the fumbled snap on the on it. So we'll call it second down and 14 yards to go. Ball spotted right around the 38-yard line of the Bearcat territory. Broomfield has Ficklin hanging out alongside him in shotgun formation. Takes the snap, rolling out to his left, looking downfield, wanting to pass. Now he's going to run. Heavy pursuit. Nope. And this caught is bobbled up and down, but the Rebel defender finally pulls it down for a big pickup. Got a pickup about 12 yards, so it's going to be a third down and short scenario for the Rebels.
Yeah, the receiver was wide open that time. Hard not for him not to catch that one. Bearcat defender wasn't within 6 or 7 yards of him that time.
Third down and 2 yards to go. Rebels knocking on the door with ball spotted right around the 25-yard line. Bearcat defense trying to make a stand. Broomfield takes snap, going to hand it off to Ficklin, going up the middle, and he just barrels his way through for the first down. It's going to be first and 10 for the Rebels. On the ball, spotted on the 21-yard line, trying to punch it in with 6:37 left to go in this ball game. Rebels kind of going to have to hurry up here.
Yeah, I mean, they're running out of time. Down 2 touchdowns. You got 6:37 left to go on the clock. Down 14 points. You gotta try and get this ball in the end zone a little bit quicker than this.
All right, so after the change moves, clocks get started. 3 wide receiver package this time. 2 running backs hanging out alongside Broomfield. Broomfield takes snap, drops straight back, looking to pass. Heavy pressure coming from the Bearcats. Going to force him to run, and he's sacked. He kind of fumbled down. Number 40, Quillian Jones, goes down, and a late flag in, Vance.
Jason, I don't know. They may call a celebration on Quillian Jones, but if they do that, that might be the worst call ever.
Some words called here. That was sideline warrant.
No, clipping, blocking below the knees against Scott Central.
Ouch. Boy, does that hurt right there for the Rebels as they were knocking on the door. Really needing to get the ball punched in with 5:55 left to go in this ball game, down 2 scores, and then to take a clipping call, which is going to back it up the big 15 yards, and is going to make things real difficult to bring up first. We're going to back it all the way up to the 41-yard line. You're down 21-yard line.
They need the 12 for the first.
You're down 21-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Now you're going to be first down and 25 yards to go.
That's more like 28 if my math is right.
Well, 28 yards to go for the Rebels. So really making things tough on themselves. And looks like the Rebels are going to take a timeout. All right, after the clipping call on the Rebels, it's going to be second down. First down and 27. 27 yards to go for Broomfield and company. They're going to come out in the spread set, needing to punch it in, trailing by 2 scores. Why would the clock be running?
I'm kind of surprised it is running, Jason, but we'll let it go.
Clock's running out of the timeout. Crazy. And it's going to be a sack. Number 38 comes in and puts the pressure on and gets the sack. And boy, if things could get any worse for the Rebels.
Well, Jason, I just thought about it. The reason the clock's running is because it was an official timeout.
Okay.
So it doesn't affect the clock on the official timeout.
All right, so Bearcats come up with a big sack. He had a clipping call. Look, the ball was all the way down. It was first down, 10 yards to go on the 21-yard line. Clipping 15 yards, then another 10-yard sack. Second down and 35 yards to go. 38 Bearcat defense is putting the heat on them. They're just bringing it, laying their heads back and coming. Almost gets him right there. The ball's thrown up, and almost 2 Bearcat defenders back there. 1 Rebel defender, and Bearcats win that battle. And heavy pressure coming.
Yeah, the Bearcats know they've got to throw it, and they're pinning their ears back and going right after Broomfield.
All right, so third down now, 35 yards to go. You can about wrap it up.
Yeah, you really can. 4:50 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats got a 2-touchdown lead. Scott Central's got to do something here to get back in this game.
All right, so Broomfield, 3 wide receiver package, 2 running backs alongside. Calling out his plays, needing to pick up 35 yards. Heavy pressure coming. Looks like a screen pass by the Rebels. Gonna have some room to run. Oh, good tackle right there. He fought off 2 defenders. Number 4, Trishawn Mitchell, fought off 2 or 3 defenders. Came in there and made a show tackle, Vance. That was a good setup play, and if it wouldn't been for Mitchell fighting off those 2 tackles, it could have been dangerous.
Yeah, he really could. A little more running room, and it could have been trouble there. Of course, he still needed 35 more yards for the first, but he could have been close.
So good tackle there by Trishawn Mitchell. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
26.
And 26 yards to go. And got to go for it. With 4:11 left to go, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Broomfield shotgun formation. Bearcats going to pin their ears back and come at him. And they're bringing the heat. And they're going to tackle him. He never even threw it up, and just about right there, Vance, you almost got to just chunk it.
I would think you got to let go of that one no matter what. I mean, there's no sense in taking a loss on a 4th down. You might as well just throw it deep, and at best it gets intercepted.
All right, so Bearcats should have wrapped this one up. 3:58 left to go in this ball game. And it's going to be 14-point lead for the Bearcats. Now we're just going to be able to kick back and put it on cruise control, Vance.
Yeah, I expect them to come out in this I formation and just pound, pound, pound.
That's right. Hang on to the ball. And so Lyle's just going to go directly under center. I formation set. Looking for just a handoff and run straight up the middle. We'll see. Going to be a handoff 2.
Worsley breaks tackles.
Boy, still moving. He's going to pick up the first down. So Bearcats still with a 14-point lead, still fighting, still churning, and coming at them. But boy, Vance, what a deadgum impressive second half by the Bearcats. They come back and they hit you with 2 quick touchdowns. I mean, just hit you square in the face, and Bearcats come back and answer the call to take a 14-point lead.
Well, that's what we said. I said we're going to see how our Bearcats play with a little weight on the shoulders. You know, they were down to start coming right out of the second half. They got down for the first time in the ball game, and we said we'll see what they're doing. And sure enough, they have shut them out and scored 22 unanswered points, I believe is what it's been. Let's see, 20 unanswered points since that time.
All right, so Scott Central faithful starting to pan out of the stands as another one is going to go to your Bearcats. They have won every one so far by playing Scott Central, but it's been some hard-fought games. They've had to come in and play and win. No exception here. And Lyles going under center, I formation set. Lyles going to hand it off. Nope, fakes the handoff. Lyles going to just do a keeper, and he's wrapped up for no gain. It's going to be second down, 10 yards to go, and just kind of faked the pitch, went to the inside, and there was nothing there but a host of Rebel defenders to bring him down. But the most important thing is the clock is ticking off with 3:16 left to go and ticking. With that 14-point lead, you know, ain't so much important. The most important thing is that clock keeps running.
Yeah, that clock, we need the clock going as much as we can. Yards don't necessarily mean that much, but time does.
Lyles going under center. Jones and Warnsley, you back in your backfield. Going to hand it off to Jones, going straight up the middle. He's got through. He's off to the races, and he's finally brought down around the 20-yard line. So Rebels are trying to hang on as Jones busted up the middle, but Rebels trying to hang on, not have insult to injury.
Yeah, you're right, and Quillian Jones he hits the hole so hard, and when he did, he got a hole, and he just kept on going with it, and they had to wrestle him down all the way down along the 20-yard line.
Okay, so Bearcats showing that killer instinct. You're up by 14, you're still just blocking hard, running hard, and just making things happen. So Lyles going directly under center, 2:38 left to go in this ball game. Appears to be a Bearcat victory. And what's so impressive about this drive is they know we're coming at them, and we're coming straight up the middle, and Bearcats still picking it up. So great testament to this Bearcat line. Warnsley going up the middle, and he is upended by number 19 after a pickup about 8 yards on the play. And you can't say enough. The Rebels know you're running them. They know you're coming directly at them, and the Bearcats still picking it up, blocking good. So great job by that offensive line.
That offensive line is really showing just killer instinct. They're really blowing Scott Central off the ball right now on this final drive.
You can save some. Save some. They're killing clock. You're right. A lot of character on this team, and so they're going to hand it off to Warnsley. Warnsley's going to be corralled by a host of Rebel defenders. He's still fighting, doesn't want to go down. The little man with a big heart. And churning them legs, trying to keep it going. But like I said, the most important thing is third down, 1:18 left to go and clicking. And you can wrap this one in a Bearcat victory.
Jason, let me just say a few words to the people listening, to the people that's going to watch this tomorrow, or either on the internet or through the cable station. We've had a lot of technical difficulties, and excuse us. This is our first game. We got some first game jitters. I know I messed up some on the camera, just trying to do too much with too little, but we'll get it straightened out before next ball game.
And we also want to give a special shout to every one of our sponsors that sponsored the radio, the TV. Quillian Jones is going to take it, and I mean, dead gun, he ain't going to score. And he runs it up in there, and I tell you, Vance, he had 2 or 3 defenders touch him, and he just kept running. As you said, Quillian Jones runs hard. The boy runs hard, and he ran it straight up the middle and made big plays.
Well, the coaches probably didn't want to score, but you ain't going to tell a running back not to go in the end zone when he's got a chance.
Exactly, and dead gum, they can't stop you. They know you're coming. You know they're coming. Yeah, and it ain't like we're throwing the ball or anything, just running straight up the middle. And heck, we did it with 40 seconds left to go in this ball game. We'll see if Reynolds can add to his 2 extra points in his first ball game as a kicker. Kick is up, kick is good, and that's going to be 3 of them. So now, with 40 seconds left to go in this ball game, Bearcats have a 21-point lead after the Quillian Jones run up the gut to score. It looks like we have another special Bearcat team on our hands with this 09 team. So now, Evans going to kick it, just a little pooch kick up the middle. It's going to be fielded by Broomfield, trying to find a hole. Bearcat's going to corral him, bring him down just over the 30-yard line, 31-yard line with 34 seconds. And as I said, I want to you know who those sponsors are, who always support school activities, sports activities. Hey, do business with the people that support your school. Those are the ones that you want to do business with, and and shake hands with every day, and just tell them a big thank you, because without them, none of this would be possible. So Broomfield is going to fake the handoff. Ball's on the ground. Bearcats take over with 29 seconds left, and at that point, now we can nail it and end this game out, and that'll do it right there. So, boy, the fourth quarter just hadn't been kind to Scott Central.
No, it really hasn't. And Scott Central had their chances. They had a lead in this game. Turnovers have hurt them. There's no doubt about that. That was the 3rd turnover of the night. Had a fumble, had an interception, had some costly penalties in the game. But Scott Central played a good, hard-fought game, and it wasn't as close as the last 2 have been, but it was a good game nonetheless. They just had a few breaks that just didn't go their way tonight.
Exactly right. They've got a special team, as Scott Central does. They're going to wreak havoc in 2A, and, you know, they're going to be one of the ones that's going to be fighting for a state championship in 2A. I truly believe it as this year goes on. They play these 2A teams. They're going to be hard to handle in 2A ball. So Lyle's going to go directly under center. Is just going to go to kneel the ball to end the ball game, and might have to kneel it twice to finish it out. We'll see. So he kneels it one time. They're going to throw a flag. Are you kidding me?
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I don't know what's going on, if we had too many people on the field or what. But he's letting him know what happened. Illegal procedure. Illegal procedure on the Bearcats. They must have had somebody in motion, didn't get set or something. I believe they could have let that go, though, Jason.
It doesn't matter.
Really
Come on.
Really
My goodness. I mean, everybody's ready to go home and end this ball game, so let it be. So with 26 seconds after the penalty, going to back them up 5 yards to kneel the ball.
Yeah.
So,
but that did get the clock back running, so this will definitely be the last play of the game with 20 seconds left to go.
all right, so Bearcats will end it here on a Lyles kneel. Be a Bearcat victory coming into Scott Central Field, and that's a Bearcat victory, winning by 21 points. Hard-fought victory, big-time game. A lot of fans turned out for this game to what it was all built out to be in the first half. The beginning of the second half,
Jason, if you want to know how many fans turned out for this game, they ran out of Cokes in the concession stand. That's how many people were here tonight.
So, and they got their money's worth, but I tell you what, the Bearcat fans got more of their money's worth as we came away with the Bearcat win. And Vance, I don't know about you, but I think it's going to be a pretty special team.
I do too. I got high hopes for this team. We'll see what we got next week. 2 weeks back at home against Kemper County. We'll see what, because Kemper County, we know last year they've got some speed. They're going to make some plays on you. So we're going to see what we got next 2 weeks against Kemper County.
All right, so we'll see you there at Kemper County. So, for Vance Cox, my color man, my technical man, my cameraman, I don't know what else
My
you
Twitter
do.
man.
Twitter man, he does a little bit of everything. And so, nevertheless, this will end it for us here at Scott Central Field for the Bearcat Gridiron Show. We're out.